Hi everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back for some more VGC 2016 battles on the doubles battle spot ladder. Today's team, we're still using the same double primal team that I came up with 6 random mons from my box. Um, just finished off streaming. If you guys haven't already, please go check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JamesBeat1, because I haven't streamed recently and planning to do a lot more of it in the future. I just had 2 streams today actually, short ones because it affected both. Well, it affected both. It was more UK friendly, the first short stream, and the second stream is more friendly for my US viewers, PST and EST. So I am trying to make it more friendly to more viewers, even if that costs me shorter times, which means shorter viewers usually. But I'm happy to do it if you guys want to catch my streams. I will definitely stream more at those times if you guys say so. So please leave a comment down below telling me when I should stream and if you would watch me stream. Now, here we're going to go on to the battle spot ladder, 2 normal battles just as usual, and we're going to see how we do. Maxi with a 1546 rating will be our first opponent today. Bring an interesting team. We got Bronzong, once again, Kyogre, Dialga, Mawile, Breloom, and Sableye. He really hates Xerneas running triple steel. So that is very interesting. Don't know what I want to say about that. I feel like if I can get Groudon in, I do win the game, and Groudon actually does look like he has a fantastic team matchup. 2 potential Mega Evolutions my opponent has is the Mawile and Sableye. I do kind of just want to lead off with my Kyogre actually. What Mega Evolution do I want to bring? I think Kangaskhan's fine. Kangaskhan, Kyogre, have Cresselia and Groudon in the back. The problem with Bronzong is it is actually slower than most of the common Trick Room users such as Cresselia. So it's the fastest thing in Trick Room, and you actually want to slow skill swap in this metagame under Trick Room because you want to make sure you can get your weathers up as late as possible, but before the opposing primal can attack. So 84 is that specific thing you want to go for. As my opponent decides to lead Breloom and Sableye. Interesting combo. I don't really care about losing my Kyogre or my Kangaskhan, to be honest, because what they're here for is to get enough damage onto his team, whereas Kyogre can't switch into anything. So I feel like I'm fine just going for the Double Edge and or I could just go for the Water Spout Fake Out. Yeah, I like the Fake Out because the Sableye could Fake Out my, one, he could be Scarf Breloom. 2, he can Fake Out, his Sableye can Fake Out my Kangaskhan, which I really doubt he would, but it's definitely a possibility. So I do want to Mega Evolve with my Kangaskhan, just go for the Water Spout. I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a knockout anyway, as he protects Breloom. I couldn't Fake Out I could have made a switch into Groudon in case he goes for Will-O-Wisp here, but I don't mind getting burned Kangaskhan. Actually, it avoids. I did not really care if Kangaskhan was burned because Kangaskhan is an expendable member in this matchup. But here that means my Double Edge can knock out Breloom, and that's really important. So that is really nice for me, as I wonder who he's going to bring out. Most likely is Kyogre. I don't think Mawile is a potential switch into my Kyogre right now as it is. I don't even know if he brought Trick Room, to be honest, but he does bring Trick Room in Bronzong, so most likely he has Kyogre in the back. As we do know he's not Scarf Breloom, so I am going to go straight for the Double Edge and the Water Spout. No matter what he does, I'm going to get a really huge amount of damage on this team. If he wants to switch out, that's fine. He actually chooses to stay in with both. I do get the Double Edge off onto his Breloom. My best play doesn't even bring him to Sash, ironically. We are able to knock out his Breloom, and we do get a single target Water Spout onto his Bronzong, which probably will get the KO, to be honest. As the Water Spout is going to go into his Bronzong, and yeah, Bronzong not exactly the best Pokemon to take hits, specifically because it has a great typing, it has a great abilities, and with Primos it just abuses those even more, but unfortunately its low HP stat is kind of problematic for Bronzong, as he's forced to bring out his last mon, most likely Kyogre in the back. Yep, as here I can go straight for the Double Edge and the switch out to Groudon to prevent him from going for any Water-type moves. I also prevent him from going for a possible Thunder onto my Kyogre as well. So that's what I'm going to do, as I think we're going to get a really clean, easy sweep onto his team. This episode might be shorter than usual, but I am kind of pressed for time. I am tired as well because I've been streaming, as he just forfeits there. I don't even think this was 7 minutes into the video, and this is definitely not 7 minutes into the video. It's probably like 5 minutes into the video. But yeah, that was a short game. I'm not sure if I'm going to find another one. Again, I am tired from streaming, but we will be back with another battle, as expected, on VGC Back-to-Back Battles. Alright, guess who we get to rematch from episode 1 of VGC Back-to-Back Battles? We here have Wolfe, Wolf Glick of the United States. Oh man. We get a rematch with him. Looks like he changed up his team. He's actually bringing the Cresselia over the Kangaskhan here, and I actually like to see Kangaskhan on these teams. Of course, Cresselia does provide the Trick Room mode, which I do like. Trick Room is very nice. Now, I don't know how it does. Is it there just to reverse Trick Room? Is it there for Thunderwave to slow down Xerneas? Or is his specifically for Trick Room with his Groudon? Could be an option. Again, I feel like if I get the Kyogre skill swap, I do beat his entire team. Well, I think I said this about every single time I faced a standard team. But yeah. Gonna leave my Kangaskhan and my Cresselia once again here, as I'm gonna bring my Groudon and Kyogre in the back. Mawa doesn't really help as much. Groudon can beat his entire team if I give it Immense and possibly get Levitate onto my Groudon. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. That's my strategy for this game, as we'll see how this goes. Wolfe, obviously runner-up at the US World Championship in 2012, has multiple accomplishments. Definitely no player to slouch on, as we do lead our Kangaskhan and Cresselia versus his Xerneas and Salamence. Now, I honestly don't care if he gets the Geomancy up. Who do I want to fake out? That's the question. I don't think, I think just fake out the Mence might actually be better, because any chip damage on Mence puts it in Ice Beam range, and that's one less mana I have to deal with. But I guess getting the damage onto, getting rid of Xerneas is pretty nice. So I'm actually going to go for the fake out onto Xerneas and go for a Trick Room. He's going to withdraw Xerneas, so it would have been better just to fake out his Salamence right there, but I'm completely fine with that, as Cresselia is going to come out. Not really that much of a problem, as I wonder what he's going to go for with his Cresselia. Is it going to be, he's going to try to get the Kyogre, I mean not the Kyogre, is he going to try to reverse Trick Room? Is he going to skill swap onto his Groudon, as Fake Out actually does some nice damage onto his Pokemon, as he goes for the Draco Meteor, and now Mega Evolving actually, just to keep that Intimidate around. I do like that play, and he also speed types with my Kang now, as Draco Meteor, yeah, from a normal Mens, doesn't really do that much, as the Trick Room is set up, which is really nice. I think here I would just want to double edge his Cresselia and go for the Trick Room once again. I'm not sure if he wants to reverse Trick Room here, or he wants, because I think Ice Beam is definitely a safe play onto his Mence. However, I don't think Wolfe wants to take Ice Beam damage. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Trick Room, anticipating his Trick Room, as he does withdraw Mence. As I said, wanted to keep his Intimidate, he did not Mega Evolve. Going into his Groudon, I guess I could switch into Kyogre. But I can switch into Kyogre in the following, and I really just want damage onto this Cresselia, because once I get damage onto this Cresselia, it's going to be a really nice ball field for me. We revealed all 4 of his Pokemon, and I can definitely win with the Kyogre Trick Room mode. So all I have to do is get that Trick Room set up, and that means getting rid of his Cresselia. As he does go for the skill swap, gets the Levitate onto his Groudon, completely fine, as his Cresselia carries Desolate Land now. As Double Edge is going to go on to his Cresselia. This should do a lot, as it doesn't do as much. And he reveals Citrus Berry, okay. As here I kind of want to go for the Kyogre play, switch out to Kyogre. However, I don't know what kind of ground is he. I feel like he would be physical. So I kind of just want to Double Edge and Trick Room. He might want to go for the Helping Hand here, Helping Hand Eruption. I don't think it'll knock out my Cresselia though, and I definitely want to get the Trick Room back up. As he does withdraw his Cresselia, that's fine. That means Desolate Land is no longer there, and Salamence is going to come in. So my Kangaskhan is at -2, however, this Double Edge is still going to hurt him. Plus, I get to bring in my Kyogre most likely after a free switch. So Double Edge onto the Mence. Yeah, that's definitely a Helping Hand Water Spout range. And now Wolfe has to decide what does he want to sack. As actually Substitute from his Groudon is going to come out. Very nice. So now I do not lose my Kangaskhan here. But kind of want to go for the Double Edge into his Groudon substitute. We're doing a Sucker Punch. I could Sucker Punch. He would most likely want to switch into Cresselia here. He's playing this very fantastically. I think I want to go for the Ice Beam here. He does not have Desolate Land up, which is a really nice part, as kind of want to just double edge the Immense. Predicting, Protect, and a switch out, so yeah. I think he wants to keep his sub up as long as possible, so he is going to withdraw Salamence, go into most likely Cresselia once again, and probably try to stall out Trick Room. As Groudon does Protect, really nice for me actually, because now I can go for the Water Spouts plus Helping Hand, as the Ice Beam is going to connect with his Cresselia, do a lot of damage. Not really, but with the double edge, it should pair with a decent amount of damage, and should put him into Water Spout range, as yeah, that's definitely Water Spout range, especially a Helping Hand boosted Water Spout range. But we live, which I do not want, Kangaskhan. You're not supposed to live, but I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam play into his Groudon. The nice part is my Cresselia has not taken any damage so far. He really needs to damage the Cresselia, in my opinion, as the Sucker Punch is going to go into the Groudon. Just trying to break his sub with the Sucker Punch plus Ice Beam play. That way he cannot get another sub up. Ice Beam is going to go onto his Groudon. As let's see if it's able to break it, as it does break his substitute. Nice, as Gravity coming out from his Cresselia. Okay. But he does not have a sub. That's completely fine, actually, as that's going to get rid of our Levitates. As he's going to go for the Precipice Blades, completely fine. I want a Kangaskhan knocked out from the following turns, and that Blades did a lot. But here I can go into my Kyogre right here and click Water Spout. Helping Hand Water Spout, yeah. Just click Helping Hand Water Spout. I have 2 turns of Trick Room, I think. Maybe I have 3. I think I have 3. So I can definitely utilize them, and Helping Hand Water Spout will knock out his Groudon. Cresselia's not a Pokemon that carries Protect normally, so I can definitely get some harsh punishes here. So I'm going to Water Spout and click the Helping Hand here. He can Protect Groudon, he can switch out, but either way, something's eating a Water Spout and something's going down this turn, as I do get the Helping Hand off. As his Groudon decides to Protect, completely fine. As he does go for the Skill Swap, most likely into my Kyogre here. Yep. Gonna give it Levitate. I am fine with that because Helping Hand Water Spout's still gonna hurt a lot. I could have anticipated that I went for the Skill Swap into my Kyogre or his Cresselia, but we're probably most likely seeing speed with Cresselia, as I did not want to risk speed ties there, as I do want to go for the Water Spout and knock out his Cresselia, which is really nice. He has Mence and Xerneas in the back. I can easily sweep those with a Helping Hand Water Spout. And I still have the Trick Room turns left, which is really nice, as here he's forced to bring out most likely his Xerneas. Yep, Xerneas is going to come out. I would assume minimum speed Groudon. But here I'm going to go for the Helping Hand Water Spout. Or do I even want to go for a Water Spout? Yeah, I want to go for the Helping Hand Water Spout because it punishes his Salamence switching, who's most likely going to switch out right now. I would assume he's protecting with his Pokemon. Yeah, I would assume that, as I do get the Helping Hand onto my Kyogre here, and I am going to click the Water Spout, as Protect is going to come out from his Xerneas. Let us see how much this does to his Mance, especially since it hasn't Mega Evolved yet. It's going to do huge amounts of damage, as it does. It picks up the knockout onto Mance. Completely okay. As the Twisted Dimensions return to normal, okay. As Groudon is going to come out, okay. Now the problem is he's probably going to get a free sub up here, which I really don't like. Yeah, I think he would get a free sub up. So here I'm actually going to withdraw my Kyogre into Groudon, because I don't think he's attacking this turn. I think he goes, well, he could go for Moonblast Overheat, I guess. But I'm going to try to get the Trick Room up one more time, in case he wants to Geomancy, and I do want to get my Groudon in here. As Groudon is going to come out, and I really doubt he's clicking Precipice Blades here. Well, I guess he could if he Precipice Blades Moonblast. Could be a misplay, actually, by me. Depending on how this goes. But I think he would go for the free sub here. As he does go for the Geomancy, perfect. I would assume sub. He could Precipice Blades here, but I think sub is the right call for him. as he is able to get the Geomancy up. Very nice. What's my ability on my crest? As he goes for the Precipice Blades. Nice call by Wolfe here. How much will this do? I should do a good amount. Yeah, that does so much. Yikes. As the Trick Room is going to be set up. Okay, cool. Gravity is not unfortunately gone yet, but I can protect with my Groudon. And go for the Ice Beam onto his Xerneas. I have to rely on... Oh, he's actually going to protect. Oh, double protect. And Scout for my protect. A very nice play. Oh man, I might have misplayed. But we do reveal his minimum speed Groudon. So this game is still not over, but of course it's going to be very hard. Gravity returns to normal because now I can skill swap. Actually, I feel like he would anticipate me to go for the skill swap onto my Groudon. I really feel like he would. So do I want to make a hard read? I want to go for the Precipice Blades right now and switch out. I'm going for it. I'm predicting him to go for the overheat onto my Groudon. I'm predicting the predicting me to go for the skill swap onto my Groudon. That is definitely a play I could make. I do not want to give anything to him. So I want to go for that Precipice Blades. If he goes for Precipice Blades, I'm definitely screwed. No doubt, because he goes for Precipice Blades, Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam. Knocks me out, but I am going to withdraw my Cresselia, go out into my Kyogre. That way, he cannot get that overheat off if he chooses to. If he goes for Precipice Blades against once again, I am screwed. However, I feel like he could predict me just to go for the skill swap. As no, he goes for the Precipice Blades. Ah, oh, so close. Yeah, that's going to be game. Ah, I thought I played that decently. Really good games by Wolfe. I really am surprised he went for the Precipice Blades. I guess he didn't care since... I don't know. Why? I'm not sure. Because I feel like if I got skill swap, I was able to Precipice Blades. I knock out his Groudon and his Xerneas. Yeah. And I would have weakened Xerneas where my Kyogre could have won with a single target Origin Pulse. But yeah, that was definitely a good play by Wolfe. We are going to lose the game, unfortunately, as Cresselia cannot come back to the game. But what a really close match. Better than the one I played in the last time I faced Wolfe, that's for sure. But we did lose to Wolfe here. Yeah, he's one of the strongest players in the United States. Can't say that I played bad either. I can't say I played bad either, but I feel like it was a 50-50 there. Where if he had overheated, I definitely won the game, but I don't know. If he had overheated, he won the game. If he went for Precipice Blades, yeah. It was just that big 50-50, because I could have went for the skill swap onto my Groudon and went for the Precipice Blades. Probably should have went for that play. Yeah. Probably should have went for that play. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles. Please leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy the series. Check out my other stuff. Twitch. I'm actually surprised I'm still using this layout because I thought I was using my other layout. I thought I was using my YouTube layout. But anyway, catch you guys on another episode of VGC Back-to-Back Battles.